Welcome to the latest episode of Demolition TV. We start with an apology. As some of you may know, I was recently involved in an accident. You can find out more if you need to by clicking the link above. But on with the show. Many of you will have realised that Chinese excavators made some serious inroads in the UK over the past few years. We went to visit Lugong UK in Portsmouth to find out more.
We asked who was a reliable source of new construction equipment in China, and the same name kept coming back to us, which was Lugong. We then contacted them. We went through a very long and arduous process with them. They came and met us. They audited us, they checked us out, if you like, and made sure that everything was okay. We had to be very patient with them, and then in the end, in May 2013, they appointed us a dealer. We actually did our own homework on them. Before taking it on, we checked out how the machines were built, what was going into the construction of the machinery as well, the major components, the engines, with Cummins engines, something that we knew. Most people that work in the construction industry know Cummins engines, they know they're good power units. Kawasaki hydraulics are tried and tested. Most of the competition out there know that that's a reliable product. That's part of the makeup of the Lugong excavators. High dash final drives, again, something we know that's tried and tested in the European market and stays quite reliable. On the wheel loaders, we knew ZF transmissions and axles have been put in all kinds of different equipment over the years, and they stood up to the test as well, so it wasn't a very difficult decision for us to take it on, really. There's definitely a likeness between the way that we use excavators, especially in the UK, and the way they use them in China. They have to be robust to operate out there. They've definitely stood up to the test here, which is why a lot of our demolition customers have come back to us. Lugong are also very interested in research and development, and they're looking at the best and most efficient ways of putting, for instance, additional hydraulic circuits on machines, and they're always looking to improve and progress the technology on the machines, and demolition's a very good sector for that because it tests all the different attributes on an excavator. Everything is done at the factory. That's something we worked with Lugong on quite intensively to begin with. The first LC excavators that we took in 2013, we spec'd up ourselves. They then sent representatives over here. They looked at what we'd done. They made some adjustments themselves, and now even the boxing rings are made at the factory. So the side skirts, the belly plates, all of the hydraulics, even the bucket cylinder guard, everything is built at the factory. That way it's much more economic, and moving forward everything's in one place, so you're not having to go to subcontractors for a boxing ring, for instance, or for a bucket cylinder guard. If it fails, you go back to Lugong have the replacement part on the shelf. At the moment we sell quite a lot of equipment to Squibs. We've had good repeat business from them, so the Squib group, very good for us. Keltbray, we've also sold to CDC, we've just sold to John F. Hunt, Cardiff Demolition we've just sold to. We also sell demolition spec machines to plant hire companies that hire into the demolition sector, for instance J French Plant Hire, and also Flannery Plant Hire as well. We have another facility in West London, just inside the M25 in West London, a small satellite depot there. we've got our stores there where people can pop in and collect parts if they need to. We've got 3 engineers working out of there at the moment. We're currently in the middle of getting a Manchester depot up to speed. Well, at the moment, Lugon, they're accelerating into stage 4 machines at the moment. We have, at the moment, we're on, we have a 928 demolition spec machine with a stage 4 engine, 939 demolition spec machine with a stage 4 engine. We have 950 coming in October with stage 4. We also just received the first demolition spec 915E with a stage 4 engine as well. So what we're hoping is by the beginning of next year we will have a full portfolio of stage 4 machines. There is a saving to be made by buying a Lugon machine other than a Caterpillar or JCB. I think what surprises people more than anything else is when they actually get in around the machine, they can see that there's quality there, and there is quality there. That these things are very well put together. In our experience in the last 3 years, they've been very, very reliable, and that's why we have so much repeat business. People aren't buying these things and throwing them away. They're coming back and they're buying more from us, and they're starting to realise that they're actually a very well put together machine. Demolition wise, I think we've achieved a good market share in the southern part of the country. Our next step with the opening of the new support depot in Manchester will be to try and make inroads into the market in Lancashire and Yorkshire and in the northeast. So we're hoping to have possibly in the demolition sector anyway to try and achieve maybe a 10% share across the country. We hold about £500,000 worth of parts here at Portsmouth. We have a backup facility in Almere in Holland which holds €6 million worth of parts. We also have the Dresden bulldozer factory which holds €10.5 million worth of parts on the Lugon product. The idea is that factory will go live this year as well, and that factory will start producing Lugon excavators and wheel loaders as well as the Dresden bulldozers. So we have never had to wait too long for any parts. Nobody's been upset with us. We've always managed to keep the machines running if there has been a problem with them. We've never had to go to China for a part.
I'm no petrol head, but when Porsche invite you to blat around the track for the day in some of the most expensive cars on the road, it'd be rude to decline. through wear and tear, and partly because my old ones are covered in my own blood, I had to update my sight boots recently. So we took an opportunity to take a pair of V12 Avenger boots on a test drive. And as you'll see, they give you a bit of a spring in your step. Solihull-based Armac Group have established themselves as the UK's premier bridge busters. Thanks to Adrian McLean and his son Cormac, we were able to bring you some footage from one of their recent jobs. We really hope you enjoyed this show and that you'll check back again soon for another episode of Demolition TV.